final for the Delhi Capitals, and the result is the same. It was a repeat of the first edition of the WPL final, Mumbai taking on the Delhi Capitals at the Brabant Stadium, and the end result was yet again the same. This is now turning out to be as disappointing a story as one can ask for as far as a Delhi Capitals fan is concerned. There wasn't really, let's try and break down what exactly happened over here. In fact, let me first give you a bit of a background over here before I get into what I saw today from the Delhi Capitals and the Mumbai Indians. Very disappointing to begin with. I'm clearly wearing the Delhi jersey today. I really thought that this would be the year of the Delhi Capitals. And when you talk about the 3 seasons that you've seen from all the WPL teams, there's been one team that's been the standout, and there can't be any argument over there that it's been the Delhi Capitals. But what is it that Mumbai Indians have done over here? Mumbai Indians have once again said that you may be the best team, but to be a championship winning team, you need a little something more. You need something special, and that's what you saw from the Mumbai Indians on not one but on 2 occasions now. They brushed aside the Delhi Capitals 2 years back, and again it was the same story. Which was that one team that held its nerve? It was again the Mumbai Indians, and that is a big difference between teams that win and teams that don't. The teams that win, the teams that end up going down in history are the ones that know how to perform on the big occasion. And time again, Delhi Capitals have shown that they aren't cut from the same fabric that the Mumbai Indians are. And that's what makes Mumbai Indians such a successful franchise across both men's and women's, competitions. Today also, the story much the same. The one team that had complete control of this match was the Mumbai Indians. Look at the comeback that they made. Again, this is the quality of a champion team. They were down and out at one point. You needed the captain to step up, and Harmanpreet Kaur did exactly that. 33 balls, scores a 50, takes her team past the 100-run mark, and that ensures that the team finishes then with a total that could be competitive enough. So a total of about 150 is what Mumbai get to, and that's when the Mumbai Indians knew that this is enough for them to challenge the Delhi Capitals. What had Delhi done in the previous 2 finals? You thought that this would be a different story because the last 2 times Delhi were asked to bat first in the previous 2 finals. This time though, you thought the story could be different as they were asked to chase. Again, it's a side that time and time again during the course of this competition showed that not only could they post totals, but they could also get to totals as well. But today, the one team that has that froze on the previous 2 occasions in the final made it a hat trick of freezing in the final. It'll be very disappointing for that camp. You saw Saurav Ganguly in the dugout as well, and it didn't help. This is a team that has superstars laden from top till the bottom. This is a Meg Lanning we're talking about that has won championships for Australia left, right, and center. There are so many match winners in this side. There is a Jamie Rodriguez as well. There is a Madison Cap who did her very best. All she needed was somebody else from the top order to ensure that they hung around, but nobody from the top order. Again, poor shot selection is what you saw from Delhi today. An absolute haste is what the top order was, and even when they weren't behind the curve necessarily, just when you saw a batter be about 2-3 balls or 2-3 runs short, or just fall behind the run a ball mark for a batter, the moment that the strike rate fell to about 70-80 for a Delhi Capitals batter, you saw them take risks, and they found fielders as well. So very disappointing what you saw, and the story could have been very different, and that's where I have a bit of a grouse as a Delhi fan with the Delhi Capitals players today. All you needed was some composure. The total wasn't daunting. The batters were in form. This is a side that was filled with match winners. The one mistake you made with the ball was that you gave too many overs, too many overs to the spinners, and the spinners ended up being expensive. Both your spinners ended up giving runs in excess of 10 and over. So those 5 overs of spin bowling were expensive. But even then, at the halfway stage, Delhi, given the kind of season that they had, would have believed that this is something that they could do. That they also, in the chase, they get past the 2-digit mark. You thought that Shafali and Meg Lanning could again give you that solid foundation, which they sort of did in the previous final, in the 2024 final. However, we've seen this with the Delhi Capitals now for 3 seasons. If one of the top 2 don't fire, you get some runs from the middle order at times, but there's no guarantee. The middle order often, because it's untested at times, it also falls short in crunch situations. We've seen a Jamie Rodriguez earlier in the tournament step up in one of those situations, but you look at that one loss that Delhi also had, one of the two losses there as well. Runs didn't come from the top order, and then you saw the middle order struggle. The same story today as well. The middle order just did not stick around, and Madison Cap showed you that all she needed was some support from the other end, and the story could have been very, very different. This one's going to be very difficult for the Delhi fans to take, very difficult for the franchise to break this down as well. And how do you lift players from a situation like this? For 3 campaigns now, you've been outright the best team. You've secured a place in the final this edition as well. You didn't need to play a knockout. All you needed was to play the group stage matches, and you were assured of direct qualification into the final. But hats off to the Mumbai Indians. Must I take time to talk about the Mumbai Indians over here as well, because they've again showed us, as I said earlier as well, that you need to hold your nerve in these crunch situations, and this is where mentality comes into the fray. And Mumbai Indians, led by Harmanpreet Kaur, showed that they know how to rise to these big occasions. They did so with the bat coming out of a hole. Natskiver Brunt has to be the player of the match, no doubt about that, scoring 30 very crucial runs, gave support to Harmanpreet Kaur when they were in a bit of a hole, when they lost those couple of wickets, and then picking up crucial wickets. And the most crucial one had to be that of Madison Cap right towards the end, of all-rounder getting the other all-rounder. That's the kind of play that you saw. And yeah, congratulations to the Mumbai Indians over here. Their second title in 2 year in a 3-year window now. They've been actually they've been more successful than their male counterparts. The last 3 years for the Mumbai Indians have been very disappointing. The men's team, I'm talking about over here. So in comparison, it's the women who are really showing the men's team what is it that's expected from the fans, what's expected from the owners. But in many ways, they're also taking the legacy forward of the franchise. Mumbai Indians are serial winners now as far as the Premier League is concerned, both the Indian Premier League and the Women's Premier League. And there's one franchise that's really laying down the marker. It has to be the Mumbai Indians. I'll take your leave for now. Plenty more coming up, plenty more that we need to keep track as well. But in case you're joining us right now, if this is your first time you're seeing us here on Sports Day, what we do, check out some of the other videos, tap that bell, and yeah, do subscribe to Sports Day. We like talking everything sport all around the year, and it's the season of the IPL that's coming up now. That's the next thing that we look forward to. The WPL is done and dusted. Let's see then what is it that is in store for us as far as the IPL is concerned. So Mumbai Indians, once again, congratulations to you for being champions for the second time as far as the WPL goes.